What's going on, guys? This is Waning Moonlight, and yeah, Dark Souls 2. I play it. I've been trying to get the no death run for a while. You see, I've already done Bonfire List before and gotten that ring, but I want the ring that you get if you never die. But to do that, I actually have to not die. That's difficult, man. So I've been trying it. I tried it actually for like a month before I started doing YouTube, and it's the 1 year anniversary of my channel. Yay! And so, because of that, I'm trying to get no death again. This is about the fourth attempt, and it was the most entertaining by far. So, that's what we're going to upload today because I need to upload something. And of course, there's going to be another challenge in this video. In fact, there are two mini challenges. Try and see if you could spot what they are. And if you type it right in the comments, I'll pin it. If you get like one of them right, I'll let you know which one. And maybe after a few days, I'll leave a comment that'll tell people what it is. So yeah, try and see if you can figure it out. So to start, we go to the Dragon Rider. Yes, I killed the man for his armor, so we get extra souls. And we're going to keep those souls. They're not for leveling up just yet. Instead, we're making our way to the merchant over here, old lady, so then we can go buy something from her. And if you guess we're going to buy the key for the blacksmith, then you are correct. There, we take that, warp back over. And this is a really important for our startup. Some of you may know he sells Titanite, which means we can already get a +3 weapon. However, he also sells the rapier, which I'm not much of a dex guy, but I can admit when a weapon is good, it's good. And this one's pretty good. Also buy some repair powder just in case, but then you might also see we don't have the strength to use this weapon just yet, or the dexterity, I mean. So we go and talk to her, and we use our leftover souls, get our dex up, and then our adaptability up, because I want iframes. But either way, with that, we go and fight the Pursuer. He's not too bad. I mean, he does decent damage. Part of the iframes is still a little wonky at the beginning. Usually I have no problem dodging them, but this attempt was a little sketchy. But we take him down, no death. We're fine. We're cooling. We're good. And then we level up a bit more. And then with all of that, we go and fight everyone's favorite, the Lost Giant. And yeah, I mean, like, look at that damage. From a +3 weapon with, like, not very high stats, that ain't too bad. Now we're heading on to the Lost Bastille, and we got a few items we're going to be picking up. In between, we're going to be buying a bunch of stuff from, like, Valentia, so we can get the Silver Serpent Ring. But I'll talk about that in a second, because first we go here, pick up the large Titanite, mash through his dialogue, because what am I going to do? Read it, and then get some more, so we can get this weapon up to +6. And then with that, we're on our way here. We have bought the Fragrant Branch from Valentia, so that we were able to make our way here. And I debated fighting these guys a little bit. Usually doesn't go well. That time it did, so I was actually pretty lucky. We were able to make our way through. I bought some lightning paper, because of course, I mean, that's just free damage right there. And off to a terrible start. It's fine, because we do pretty good damage. And in other attempts, I did her like hitless. Of course, the one that actually gets me far, I do terrible at fighting her, getting hit all the time. But, you know, as long as you don't die, that's what matters, right? And she's taken down in just a few pokes. So we go, I ran through, went ahead, grab the bonfire at the end, but we will be warping, so it doesn't really matter. We're going back to the Laos Bastille to head over here to pick up a different Fragrant Branch of Yore. This is going to be quite handy for we are going to go fight the Ruined Sentinels. And all of those are just extra free souls. We, I'm sure you know, are going for the 1,000,000 soul route instead of the 4 Lord souls. Because I don't want to go to the Iron Keep. I don't want to fight the Dukes of Freya or anything. I just want a nice, easy victory. And I know the Rotten like I know the front of my hand. Not so much the back, but I know them like the front of my hand. So, with all of that, it's time to drop down to the gutter. Pick that up. And decide if I want to go all the way down or fight the Royal Rat Vanguard route. And I'm doing the rat route just because it ain't hard and it's free money if it ain't hard. Then we warp back, take care of these guys so we can grab our third bonfire aesthetic, so that way we're set up to actually farm the Rotten to begin with. It's great. And we just gotta fight him 4 times. That ain't gonna be too bad, right? First try, and I homeward bone immediately. Because there's somebody invades you here. This time I got Forlorn. And I've had issues. I know you can't bright bug if you have somebody summoned. And I don't know if that means you can't bright bug if someone invades. I didn't really feel like checking, so I just plant the homeward bone. And yeah, we're doing about 500 a poke. To note, I've really only leveled HP and adaptability. And we're doing like 500 damage. So I gotta say this setup's pretty good. That or the Rotten's just really weak to both lightning and piercing damage, which as much I've been playing this game several times a week for a year, and I actually don't know what he's weak to. Well, that doesn't matter. We go and talk to her, and it's time for a bunch of levels, all into HP and adaptability. Little decks for just slightly more damage, but really 80% of our levels are going there. We buy some more life gems because obviously I want to not die. It's kind of the point of this. And I went back. Now, this is where I start to get a little nervous because, I mean, New Game Plus is no joke in terms of damage. And I've had runs where I still level up HP, get hit once, and it's like 80% of it. So, kind of hoping this is enough. And once you know it, I get to test this theory right there. And, oh yeah, that's fine. You know, I can take a few hits like that. So, being able to kind of relax it a little bit, I do a whole lot better. We're still doing 500, but obviously it's less of an impact now that he's got all that HP bar growth like me. But yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna show all the Rotten fights. I mean, we gotta fight him 4 times. This is already twice, and I'm getting sick of seeing him, so don't worry. That's the second time we beat him. We get all those souls. Then that's the 4th time. Skipping the 3rd time because that one doesn't matter. And we have all of our money to make it over actually 1,000,000 souls due to all the extra fighting we got done. So great. Drangleic time. And I almost died here actually getting comboed by those stone soldiers. Ooh. But as we make our way through Drangleic, of course, I'm going to have to say you should subscribe if you're enjoying the video. I put out more than one video a week-ish. So if you like challenge runs, you know, I do them. And speaking of challenge runs, have you noticed what 2 challenges I'm doing for this video? Don't forget, you gotta kind of keep watch for them. But anyways, it's Dragon Lake time, and yeah, I figured out how to do the bright bug glitch. I have never done this. It's so easy. How come no one told me? Like, I just had to stand in water, use one, quit out, then reload, and then boom, infinite. That's crazy, right? But I also learned soon that apparently if you warp with it active, it like it stops working, which I did not know that. That would only be a problem in just a minute, but against the Dragon Rider duo, it is no issue. This was, I almost felt like I was bullying them. That wasn't right. That wasn't nice to me. But to continue, we have to go and get the key to the King's Passage, which, by the way, why do we have to do this? I mean, straight up, it's the door is right there, and the key is right above it. Like, you go, you kill those guys, Homeward Bone. I rested just because I don't even notice the bright bugs off. Then we go up. Like, there's all of this just to get a key for a door that's right in front of us. Am I the only one that's crazy to think like there was no need for this? I mean, I guess it adds some volume to the King's Castle, I guess, but I don't know. I just think it's too much. He ain't need to do all this. He's being extra for no reason. Anyways, Looking Glass was a little nervous because after a certain amount of time of fighting him, he will summon someone. At the very least, I believe it's time based, not HP. Because sometimes he summons at half, sometimes he summons at a quarter, sometimes he summons when he's been like barely hit. So I think it's time based, which means I need to be pretty aggressive to take him down. And luckily, he gives me a lot of good openings. And I also just phase tank a few hits just to make sure I take him down. You know, like a professional. And luckily, he goes for the summon right as I beat him off. But sadly, this is where the video ends. The Shrine of Amana. So, hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more failed attempts of me trying to do this, like, subscribe, and I'll get to them. Have a great rest of your day. Better than this, at least.